Welcome, this is Jason from JSM Computer Solutions. Today what we're going to do is we're going to install Windows 8. What I've done is I've gone ahead and set up a virtual machine using Oracle VM Virtual Box Manager, and I've already got one created, and what we're going to do is just go ahead and get it started and power it on and start doing the install. Alright. So press any key to initiate it, and it'll start booting into Windows 8. Okay, we have got the Windows 8 screen up, and here's where you can choose your language or your time, your currency, keyboard input. For most people it's just going to be next, and obviously if you speak a different language, pick a different country or a different state. Then you're just going to do install now. If you're looking to repair your computer, you can choose that repair option there. Alright. Alright, accept the terms and conditions, hit next. And this is where we can choose to do either an upgrade or a custom install. An upgrade is going to be, you have to have the upgrade disk. To do the upgrade, the disk has to be qualified to do an upgrade, or you can do a custom install, which basically is going to go ahead and you can format the disk, start over, clean install. Alright. And what I normally do is do a full wipe on it, just to make sure everything is nice and formatted. Then hit next, and it's going to go through this process, copying files and stuff. That's going to take a little while, so we'll be back when that finishes up. Alright, it came back up, it's copied all the files. Now it's going to go ahead and finish the installation. It's probably pretty much almost done. It's actually pretty fast compared to a lot of the later versions of Windows. So basically, that's only because that screen came up because I already had a previous installation of Windows 8 in the boot manager. So now it's going to go and get all the devices ready. Basically installing the drivers, that type of thing. It's pretty good about drivers and all that. What I do like about Windows 8 so far is I don't have to sit here and wait for little mini screens to pop up. Once I get it going, it pretty much does everything on its own. I know in like Windows XP, different versions, it'd stop you once or twice, so you go and do something else because it took 45 minutes, and a screen would pop up, and then it would stay there until you made a selection. Windows 8 will go ahead and make you do something different. So basically, it'll tell you, your logins and stuff after it's all finished. So now it's going to reboot again. So bypass that screen. Here's where you can choose the color of your background, so you can change it to whatever you want to. and then we can give it a PC name, which we can say Windows 8 VirtualBox. Next. Oh, too long. We'll just say virtual. We can go to the customization, so we can share our devices for printers and stuff like that. We can just say no to that. We can choose those options later. Here you can do your updates automatically, protect your privacy settings. A lot of the stuff that asks you, like Windows 8, Windows Explorer, Internet Explorer asks you as you do the upgrades and stuff like that. Here you can just take care of that right before you even get into it. This is the send Microsoft information upon error messages and stuff like that. I usually keep those off. Check the online solutions for problems. That's when you can't have any problems with installing applications, drivers, that type of thing. It'll go and check the internet and see if there's a solution out there. I usually leave those on. So we have to sign in with use an email address. So what we're going to do is use my business account. Select next. So now it's going to see if I have a Microsoft account. Alright, password. Alright, this is where you can, answer some questions or whatever not. I'll just put my old dog's name in. Hit next. And you can skip that first little portion about the automatic updates and stuff just by doing default. It'll just bring you right past all that. It'll just take whatever the generic was when we went through it. Now it's going to create my account. Finishing up. Alright. This is going to show you how you can get to all the new screens now. So that's the bar, so you can go to the desktop and search functions and all that. And then if you go down to the bottom left corner, that's where you can get your start menu to pop up. And this is where I guess they just show you all the different colors you can use for your desktop. They haven't gotten too fancy like they have in the past with Windows 8 and trying to, sell you on stuff and promote their product. It's pretty basic the way they've done the install. Alright, now it's installing applications. And through the last couple of things here, and hopefully we should be up to our first screen. Here we go, and this is basically the screen here and your options of what you can do, and then basically that's it. We're going to go ahead in a different video and explain after the installation how to use all these icons and how to get to different places. But for right now, just the basics. If you want to go ahead and see that one screen that we were talking about, with your search and your share buttons, start menu, devices, and settings, and then you can go to your desktop by clicking here. And if you go to the bottom left corner, you can see your start menu. You have to click to get back to this screen to actually really do anything. I want to thank you for viewing this video, and if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free and send me an email at jmask@jsmcomputersolutions.com. Thank you.